What's up, stream? What's up? He has a brain. Unfortunately not too well. It was 1-1. We desperately needed a win, so can't say I'm happy about it. Yeah, how are you doing today, Rain? No, that's where they normally are, be that. I wouldn't say any, like, no in-game stuff is different. The only thing is, like, you can, like, make save states. You can have, like, the timer on, like in the top right-ish. The star count represents your horizontal speed. The Mario life, if you basically get lag frames, it keeps going up. So how you use the camera in the game can impact the lag. So over the course of the full run, you can save a shit ton of time by better camera management. The input display on the bottom. But no, the coins are there on a regular playthrough. In a way, it would be cool if you could customize the coin's position a tad bit to, like, maybe, like, make optimal lines easier. Yeah, I agree. That would be a cool addition. But at least as of now, that's not a tool you could use. Oops. No dive. Wait, they are Leonis? I remember mentioning that, like, pretty much immediately after I got an EverDrive, that would be a great addition. That's actually hella cool, I didn't know that. Because I remember doing time trial in Mario Kart back in the day. It always felt so much easier to drive fast if you had a ghost at the same time. I see. But I mean, the fact that it's even worked on, it's hella nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. It's gonna be, like, more obvious, like, where you're losing a lot of time. When you have, like, the Suigi Ghost, just, like, going that much faster. Honestly, I feel like practice, like, people are not even, it's not only, like, gonna help people get better, but I feel like it's also gonna make the practice more fun. That would be pretty fitting. Nah, I mean, even if that were to be reached, I would still try to focus on 70 for the 46 first. Yeah, we had like another best pace ever out of THI the other day. I think it was 46:35, best possible time leaving THI. Unfortunately went south after that. I mean, it was still like clear 46 pace in HMC despite losing like 12, maybe 13 seconds in TTM. And it was not Breezeless that acted up. I did land at Breezeless. It's just like a bunch of other mistakes. Yeah, speaking of 16, I saw that run slip pad. I mean, I tuned in as it was over, but I saw the splits. Oh, it was the best pace ever going into MIPS? I see. Yeah, I only saw the splits once the run was completed. But, I mean, that makes sense. He was like, what, minus 5.4, I believe? Like a 956 something. What is like community best pace out of HMC? I think it's 955, right? Maybe it's like a super high 954, but I think it's 955 if I were to guess. Oops. Yeah, today, yeah, will only be a little bit of practice. One of my brother's birthday today, so yeah, we're gonna grab a birthday dinner. 952? Wait, what the fuck? Suigi got a 952.8? I mean, I don't tend to watch 16 that much, and if I do watch it, it's pretty much exclusively Slip, since he's kind of like on these hours where he's still live by the time I'm awake, and often by the time I even start stream. But damn, yeah, that's wild. 952. I mean, in a way, I guess, like, considering like how clear 2x pacers he has had into bits, I guess it makes sense, but that's still wild. Yeah, just imagine one day maybe a 9-4x is gonna be like on the table. Like, I wonder how much time Suigi in that 952.8, how much time he lost to his sum of best. Like, I'm not saying I think like a 4x would be feasible currently, but who knows time down the line.
Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a crazy time. I'm gonna see here. 16 star to 952.8. So he lost 4.6 seconds to to his sum of best at the time. Yeah. Yeah, I saw it exactly as I was taking up 2. So theoretically it is possible. But I mean, only being 4.6 off, leading HMC is like hella strong already. I mean, especially because like lobby BLJ is so easy to lose a decent chunk on. Like if you have like a cracked gold there. Yeah, one day a 4X will happen, I believe. But probably a long time from now. Yo, Bloody, thank you so much for clearing all daily objectives 5 days in a row. Fucking legend. Thank you, Bloody. figured that was probably too low. Yo, good morning, Jabes. What's up, Candy? I saw you reached level 30 earlier today, Candy. Thank you. Oh, let's go, Jabes. What was the news? Now 30 as well. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I think all of those. Oh, really, Javes? That's so awesome. I cannot see your level 40 yet, Bloody. It's weird because your level 20 didn't show up, but your 30 did. So did you just reach level 40, or was this long ago? Yeah, just to clarify as well, Bloody, you haven't bought anything in-game, right? With actual money? Like, you have just been playing, right? Okay, because, yeah, that's good. Don't, because there is one item that they say might mess with the levels. Obviously, that's not been the case yet, since you haven't bought anything. But there's some item called, like, Time Heist, or something like that. And that may mess with the goals. Oh no, your level 40 showed up now, Bloody. Your level 40 showed up now. Nice. But yeah. They do say refrain from purchase a pack called Time Heist. But yeah, the level 40 worked now. Nice, nice. Yeah, that's gonna be hella cool, James. Do you think you're gonna get started with 16 or 70 or? Yo, thank you, Luigi. And yeah, that's understandable, Bloody. Again, don't feel forced to keep going. I mean, if you want to, I appreciate it, but yeah, don't feel forced by any means. Thank you, Luigi. Yeah, I just been some other stuff today and yesterday, but runs should be back tomorrow. Runs should be back tomorrow. Yeah, yesterday was the game of football, and today one of my brother's birthday dinner. The dinner reservation is 2 hours from now. Then I need to get to the place too. So, obviously, no time for runs today. Yo, Candy, thanks so much for clearing the daily objectives 2 days in a row. Thank you. Ah, nice, nice. Do you feel happy with your draft, Jabes? Yeah, unfortunately, that's the case, buddy. We desperately needed a win. We were up against the team that were like dead last. They have 8 points this season, and 4 of those are against us. It's fucking unbelievable. They have only scored 12 goals in 18 games, and 3 out of those 12 goals are against us as well. Yeah, we desperately needed a win. But the team we're up against, fucking, I mean, I'm not trying to attack the fans, but like, the players on that team, fucking pathetic losers. It's like 1-1, and honestly both teams had like a decent chance of winning. I don't think one team was like significantly better in this one particular game. Like, it was a fairly even game. But it's like 1-1 and they're kind of like stalling. It's like, you guys are dead last. If anything, you guys should be even more desperate than we are to win. And numerous times it's like just trying to get the clock to run out. It's like, are you fucking serious? Like, you guys are even more screwed than we are. It's like unbelievable. At this point, I don't really see how my team is gonna survive. Like, a few games ago, it looked like maybe we could make it to safe ground. Now it really feels best case scenario. We could get third to last and have to qualify to stay in the division. We're second to last, 2 points, essentially 3 points up to safe ground, since our goal differential is so bad. So essentially 3 points up to qualification spot with 1 game more played. So, looking grim. I see, Jabes. Well, hopefully ends up being lucky auto picks anyway.
Let's go.
Wait, what's your team in NFL, Jabes? That's Chicago, right? Yo, Candy, level 35. Not technically a goal, but closing in on 40. Thank you, Candy. Yeah, what's up, Brandon? Oops. Yeah, our current ETC goal had that slower type of ending where you do a kick there and like jump dive into the star. Lost well over a second and I made a time comparison. Yeah, I would say like 1.2 or so, 1.3. No. I suppose you mean on Discord. But I'll check it out today.
Let's go.
I see. Yeah, I'll check it out today and get back to you. Yikes. okay, I guess. I mean, I haven't practiced too much today yet. And maybe like 40-ish minutes of practice, a little bit less. I'm sorry, Humpa. I'm gonna head out decently soon. It's my younger brother's birthday today. So we're heading out to a restaurant. Yeah, I mean, I would love to play Remix soon again, but for me, normally speaking, it's best for me to at least know 1 day in advance, so I can plan for it. The same day is often very hard to make it work, but if I know at least 1 day ahead, normally speaking, it's a lot easier to make it work. I don't think so, simply. I did play some, like, Mario Dance game on GameCube. And I mean, I guess in some, like, arcade, you know, tested some dance game at some point forever ago. But I don't know if that was necessarily that dance game. But yeah, Humpa, if you're still here, I would probably be up for playing something like Tuesday evening should work for me. Wednesday evening might work. That's another birthday dinner, but I might be able to play after I get back home. But otherwise, Tuesday should work. Yeah, Tuesday evening or Wednesday evening will most likely work. But as long as I know the day before. As long as I know the day before, I can like plan like starting the stream earlier and whatnot. Wednesday's bad for you? Yeah, I mean I think both, on top of my head, both Tuesday and Thursday should work. Friday will not work, because I likely have a Mario tournament match. We've been in a 70-star tourney. And on Friday, I believe winners finals will be played. Oops. But yeah, Tuesday or Thursday, those days should be fine. And now Luke. I never really played the characters in Smash based on how much I like them outside of Smash. I mean, I guess it's a plus, you know, if I like the character, but it's never been like the appealing factor. I mean, I never play Peach in anything but Melee. I never used her in like Mario Party or Mario Kart or, you know, like, again, like, I don't think it would be like a disadvantage, but I mean, it would be cool, but it's not really on the list of priority at all. I mean, I guess as a kid, I went with that approach a little bit more. I think so, at least, because I did end up maining Pikachu in Melee initially. And as a kid, Pikachu was my favorite Pokemon. Then it became Bulbasaur a bit later, with Pikachu still having a strong spot. But I think maybe that's why I started maining Pikachu in Melee as a kid. I don't remember exactly. I mean, I've played through Sunshine, at least any percent. I mean, more than like what's required to beat the game in any percent, but like, I didn't clear every coin, every mission, I think. But I did play through Sunshine on stream. And I did play some of Galaxy, the first one as a kid. Yeah, don't hate me, chat, but I did not complete it because I was bored. probably a combination of like absurd consistency and extremely hard movement to optimize. So as a kid, I didn't really care for Sunshine much. I didn't dislike it, but I didn't really like it. But I do think I got like new, how do you say? I think speedrunning basically made me like the game casually more too. If that makes sense. Yeah. Now, I mean, it really is. You have people that have been playing, like, way longer than I have as well. And they have, like, good movement, don't get me wrong. But then when you compare them to someone like Suigi or Luigi, it's almost like their character is, like, flying in comparison. You know? Like, it's a lot harder than, like, oh, just go fast. I mean, everyone is trying to go fast. Wait, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna grab some water. Nah, eventually it goes higher, Candy. Yeah, I think for like the level 70, for example, it's like $15. Yeah, let me double check. Level 70, 15, level 60, 13, level 50, 10, level 48. Now I click down the tab, but I think the daily missions for 5 days in a row is like 5 or 6 or something. Yeah, and I mean, it adds up, bloody. It adds up. Ah. Yeah, what's up, Turtle? Oh, fuck yeah. Who brought in a lot of points? You did. Fuck yeah. What PBs did you get? Yeah, that's why these campaigns can be hella good candy. Because it can add up quickly if many people. go at it. Wait, do you have the link to the leaderboard, Turtle? I think I clicked it down. Thank you. Yeah, that team in first, still a humongous lead. Yeah, we need to get the 4x. We need to get the 4x. Yeah, the THI exit we had the other day, I would say, was absolutely a 4x pace. Wait, what happened now, Turtle? I have no idea what you referred to. Oh, I mean that's that should be cheating, Turtle. That should be cheating. Or not should be, it is. Yeah, they should just disqualify that team then. Or at the very least the players on said team that did do it. Yeah, it would be harsh to actually like disqualify the people that may have had zero to do with it. But at the same time, if it's multiple members of that team that did it, I'm not sure how much of a point it would be to have the rest of the potential team remaining. Yeah, but I mean, I think it's not super, like, important, I guess. But still, it's supposed to be a fun community event. And then if some people essentially try to cheat their way to first, they should just ban these players. Honestly, not that hard. Yeah, there's not even a money reward, which makes it even more silly. I would say you are nothing about pride, technically speaking, if you are cheating. Like, yeah, I understand if someone can make the argument that they're doing it because they want to be, like, you know, looked up to or seen as, like, a better player or whatever. But I would even more argue that you don't care about any actual pride whatsoever, if that's the path you take. Yo, random. Thank you for that 13 bits. Turtle, would you mind sending me a DM with some of the info? Maybe not the best to do it in chat, more specifically, but I feel like that's like, if there are people that actually like stream and stuff, I feel like it's not really the type of players I would want to like raid and stuff, for example. Like, I have zero respect for that type of stuff, even if it's like supposed to be a for fun event. Zero respect. Okay, that's good at least. lot of these players got exposed though for like not like submitting times later. I feel like that would have been like really hard to detect unless you want to be exposed. Oh, like, I see. Was it on like that? I see. I mean, I hope the people in charge of the league, just disqualify these people. Otherwise, I would say there's not really much of a point doing this event again next year. Because that would basically say that doing that is like not only okay, but it would like encourage people to do the same. So, I think the only path is to ban. Probably, for this year, and then probably next year as well. And then maybe give another chance after. Yo, Lunatic, thank you for 6 months. Appreciate it. Oops. It is a little bit funny, Candy, but a little bit disrespect as well. But a little bit funny too. Oh, really? I don't think I've seen this meme.
I can do it.
Yo, Brandon. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate that, Brandon. Yeah, if we get one more person to join in, we're gonna have a fat hype train as well. Thank you, Brandon. Yeah, I believe in the hype train. 1 resub, 1 prime, or 100 bits. Oh, I say, Candy. I've seen some of those clips when they ask like often very old people to name Pokemons, and they obviously have no idea about any of the names. Yeah. That's like one I remember, Candy. I've seen others too, but I do remember that specific one too. Nah, I'm not cheesy. But I think maybe if I go back to 16 star, I will probably try to incorporate it there first. And then, you know, if I feel more confident with it there, use it in 72. Nah, fuck 1 star. Fuck 1 star. Also, 50 seconds left if someone wanna start our hype train. Yeah, that's 5 wasted minutes. I'm never getting back. Nah, I have no interest in 1 star. No interest. I'm sorry. Yeah, they should just be disqualified. I mean, honestly, if they don't disqualify people that, like, literally cheat, then I probably won't even bother being in the Summer League, period. Not even, like, just playing 70 for it. Like, you can't have people that, like, literally cheat, you know about it, and then do nothing about it. That's basically telling the rest of the people that you may as well cheat. Oops. Yeah, I'm curious about that too, Bloody, but it doesn't sound like they have said enough or acted enough at the very least. Oops. Dude, Pikachu was so funny in the first episode. I also love Pikachu's imitations of other Pokemon. I remember in the Bulbasaur episode, like the Bulbasaur Garden, or whatever it was called. Hidden Garden, or whatever. And Bulbasaur gets like kidnapped by other Bulbasaurs. And Pikachu is like waking up Ash and the others. And Ash is like, "What's the matter, Pikachu?" And he's like, "Pika Pika." And then he's like looking like a Bulbasaur. Like, Pika. It was so funny. And he does that with like a lot of other Pokemons too. Just like trying to look like them. Yeah. Nah, not really, Candy. I mean, Pikachu takes down like 50 Fearos. I think it's hard to argue he gets wrecked in the first episode. I mean, yes, they do take him down as well, but they are a lot more than him. Is he still uploading those, Brandon? I know Cobra uploaded those very consistently years ago. But then it was at least a time period where they stopped entirely. but maybe he brought it back. He just started again? I did not know that. But yeah, I mean, that could be fun. Yeah, like, I had watched some of them in the past. Ash's Pikachu is actually a Ditto in disguise. I remember the Ditto episode too, where it was like a Ditto and it couldn't really transform perfectly because the face still looked like a Ditto. And then like Meowth essentially scared it into learning how to do it properly. Yeah, that's true. I will say though that Kadabra was so fucking broken. I feel like that the only Pokemon that in any capacity have any presence from season 1 that would beat that Kadabra was Mewtwo. I don't really see how any other Pokemon from the first season of the anime would beat that Kadabra. Ghost types too? Maybe. Didn't they mess up in the games? The ghost types actually wasn't like that good against Psychic still. I don't know if we should apply that logic to the anime though. But even in the anime, I don't really know what they would have done. But yeah, maybe some broken Gengar. Maybe some broken Gengar. But like that Kadabra is like, oh, you attack it? Oh, it's sending the move back. It teleports. If you somehow get a hit, it recovers. It's like... broken. Like, especially like the sending the move back. What are you supposed to do against that? Like, yeah, in the games it doesn't work like that, but in the anime where like both Pokemons can like fight simultaneously, if you attack and you sense the move back, like how are you actually supposed to win? Yeah, but it's only a matter of time before you get hit. If each move you send just gets sent back. Yeah. Gengar is broken too, so he might be able to pull it off. That's actually like pretty funny though, Brandon. Telling your Pokemon to dodge the move, kind of like if you didn't tell them to dodge it, they would just stand there taking the hit. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, call me old school, but Psychic and Ghost being like top tier types feels right. I mean, primarily due to Bulbasaur, I like Grass a lot too. But Psychic and Ghost being top tiers, it kind of feels right. But yeah, to all the people in the chat, if you guys haven't downloaded Marvel, please do. We're a little bit past the halfway point, but still another 18 spots. And if we have any 16-star fans, 23 days left on that dono goal. So it's getting closer. Getting closer, getting closer.
Let's go.
Oops. Yeah, maybe Candy. Basically, each download past 40 wouldn't, you know, support the stream anything. I mean, the level 2, for example, let's say 40 players have downloaded the app, but only 15 have reached level 2. If the 41st person downloads the game, they can still reach level 2. But once we get to like 40 or close, I'll ask if they can increase the cap if there's a significant time period left on the campaign. But normally they don't like to add. Yo, thank you, Phoenix. How are we doing today? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm doing alright today. Yeah, I mean, if we do get a fat raid, hopefully it's not today specifically, since I have to wrap up super soon. Not super soon, but like in half an hour or so. Yeah, birthday dinner today. Yeah, that feels kind of strange, Brandon. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, that is my favorite gen, but it kind of felt weird he had, like, 3 Generation 1 Pokemons on the team. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of seasons I haven't seen from the anime. But what if Ash in his final arc just had like an all-star team? I mean, I guess some people would be mad for like which Pokemons would be on the lineup. I don't really know exactly which ones would qualify, since there are too many ones I haven't seen. But I imagine like Pikachu, Charizard, Greninja. I'm not a fan of Greninja as a Pokemon. I know he super loved, but I imagine he would be on the team. Snorlax, perhaps? I don't know, maybe Sceptile? I mean, I'm a Bulbasaur fan, so I'll say Bulbasaur, but realistically speaking, maybe Sceptile. Maybe Gengar then. I don't know, I haven't seen enough to really say. But I imagine Pikachu, Charizard, Greninja would be like 3 clear-cut ones. I'm good, Medusa. When I stopped competing, I had all my flights, hotels, expenses paid for, and on top of that, salary as well. So while that is very kind and generous, it's serious. It had nothing to do with me stopping to play. So if he's serious about that, I'm sure there are other players that would be extremely thankful and want to take opportunity of such an option. Yeah, I mean, that's a very big part of it, Medusa. Absolutely. That's nice, Tony. Hope you have a good time seeing your grandma. I think I'm partially gonna see my grandma and grandpa today as well. One of my younger brother's birthday today, so we're gonna go out to eat. I know they are invited, but my grandma was sick some days ago. I think she's good enough now. But yeah, I guess we'll see. Right, give me one sec, chat. What's up, chat? Thank you, Tony.
Go.
Who do you refer to now? Which, oh yeah, Sappy's 46-44 was crazy. I think he lost like 24 seconds to some of best, which is absolutely insane. And Nanny, thank you so much for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. And good morning, Gary. What did you stream today, Nanny? No, I did not, Brandon. I'll say the only North American smashers that I keep any sort of contact with would be Mutaking and Cody. Not too much with them either, but a little bit here and there. I see, Nanny. Hope it was fun. Are you excited for the new GTA? Yeah, I mean, I think overall, Brandon, it's kind of like natural too. I mean, it's such a far distance. I mean, someone like Mutaking, I haven't even seen Mutaking since well before the pandemic, you know. Cody, I have seen twice since the pandemic, when I went to the States in 2023 and 2024. I mean, obviously you still can keep in contact online, but generally speaking, like, you may not do that with too many people. It basically all the time you like talk is only through online and never really in person. Yeah, maybe, Gary. Some people have asked about it. But yeah, I basically said that I didn't stop competing due to that. Alliance covered all my flights, my hotels, my expenses. and they gave me a salary that I could live on outside of the stream as well. Not like, you know, in luxury or anything like that, but, you know. Yeah, I still could live on that salary alone. So, while I do think that's generous if he's actually serious, I think an offer like that would be way more helpful for, you know, someone else. They do have a site called Nico, I think, but I think most of the Japanese SM64 players stream on Twitch. A lot of them don't do any cam, and some of them don't even use any mic, but I think most of the good runners stream on Twitch. I mean, that would be one example, Gary. Maybe the prime example, but I don't think only him. I bet there are countless of, you know, pretty good players, or better, that could benefit from something like that. Yeah, I could try to remember to do it for next stream, bloody. I'm gonna wrap up very soon. My tram leaves in a little bit over 30 minutes, so I can stream for about 20 minutes more or something like that. Yeah, see if we can get at least one install for Marvel today too, chat. Exclamation point Marvel. Takes maybe a minute to download the app, and then after that just open up the game for 10 seconds or so. Thank you, Gary. Yeah, I mean, as long as I've always said, like, I mean, of course things could change in the future. Maybe one day I get tired of Mario, tired of streaming, tired of all of it, and just disappear from the online world. But as long as I enjoy doing this, I would like to keep doing it, as long as it's possible. Yeah, I mean, video games have always been my biggest passion. And I really like streaming too, so it's like a nice combination, right? So, essentially, as long as I enjoy it, and as long as I'm given the chance, yeah, I should stream tomorrow. And runs should happen tomorrow. The tournament have progressed pretty nicely, Shady. We are currently winners finals. I can send you a link to the bracket. Actually, if you type in exclamation point tournament, Shady, I think the bracket and multi-Twitch link is there too. I may not have updated it, but yeah, we are in winners finals. Yeah, they are supposed to work on the YouTube chat, but sometimes, exclamation point tournament. But sometimes the bot on YouTube works very bad. I don't know why. It works consistently on Twitch. Some days on YouTube, it works good. Some days not at all. Okay, I still need to update, because we did beat Horror. We did beat Horror 2 days ago. But yeah, the bracket is updated, and And I do believe next race will be on Friday, winners finals. The YouTube bot sucks in every stream. Yeah, that's strange. I mean, some days it works good, but some days it refuses to work at all. And sometimes it works sometimes, but not always. So... Yo, thank you, Brandon. And thanks again for the 5-pack earlier. I'll make sure to get back to you later as well. Thank you, JD. Yeah, it's a bit of a prize pool for the tournament too. Paid out the top 3, and we are confirmed minimum top 3 placements since we're in winners finals. Yeah, I had a game of football yesterday, Neon. And it started at 3 p.m. And today, birthday dinner for one of my younger brothers. And the dinner is in about 15 minutes, so gonna wrap up very soon. Oops. Yeah, yesterday I was supposed to play that marble game, but for some reason the emulator didn't work. In terms of watching, absolutely shady. I do think playing various sports is very fun too, but not the easiest to do as an adult. But yeah, I have a season pass for my football team over here. And I go to a decent amount of hockey games too. But I like watching other sports as well. Yeah, but it sounds like what I will have to do, Bloody, since the first one, for some reason, didn't work for this particular game. I'm pretty sure I did use this exact same emulator when I did Marvel in the past. It'll be different, Neon, but I mean, most of the time when we have these, eating at someone's birthday, we often go out to some restaurant. And whoever's birthday it is, choose the place. I mean, it's part of the deal, Bloody, but yes, for this campaign, it was to play minimum 2 hours at any point during the campaign window. Sometimes it's 1 hour, sometimes 2 hours. But you do get paid for that too. Yeah, I heard, I saw that tweet, Shady. Yo, fuck yeah, Borg. Congrats on the PB and congrats on the sub 21. Yeah, it's a big relief, Gary. Maybe things could be like a little bit more sustainable. I think you could say anything in terms of taxes are pretty much rough over here. But I don't think like an extra punishment in that regard. But they are already very high, the taxes. Depends on what you buy. You do have like tax on various products and stuff, but how much depends on what type of product essentially. Some are lower and some are a lot higher. Historically I would say so, Shady, but this year not so much. But with the return of Stream Element sponsors, hopefully things are gonna look up now. Yeah, that's what the Marvel command above me is referred to. Basically like various type of games and whatnot. And if people just install apps, open them up, it's a big help. So yeah, if anyone had 30 seconds to spare, that's kind. Yeah, I have to do the same. I have to do my own taxes, but I hire an accountant, or whatever you would call it. Which does cost some, but if I do it on my own and mess up in any way, that's gonna be a much bigger price to pay. So if I at least have someone hired that actually works with it, like an established firm, then if they mess up, like at the very least I've, you know, really shown that, you know, I'm trying to do it right, if that makes sense. Yeah, it always felt like a kind of strange one though. Because if I were to ask the IRS, like, here's my info, how much am I supposed to pay? They're gonna say they don't know. But if you do pay too little, then they do know. And it's like, alright, it makes sense. Sure, you could argue, like, they have to investigate it first and then know it's wrong. But at the same time, like, it is pretty messed up. Like, I don't think that should be legal. If you genuinely say you don't know, then if it is quote-unquote too little, then yeah, tough luck. And if they're like, yeah, we can't take the time to like figure it out, then you should absolutely be able to like remove the amount you have to pay someone to do it entirely. Yo, Dampen, thank you so much for installing Marvel. If you do feel for giving the game a chance, reaching level 2 helps further. Probably takes like 3 minutes or so of gameplay to reach level 2. But even if not, thank you. true. I mean, I think the more annoying things with taxes is not even really like the percentage, but how much goes to like, objectively speaking, waste. That's like the sad part. Like, you could basically say politicians are a very protected type of profession. It essentially doesn't matter how much they screw up, how bad of a job they do. They are essentially always protected at all times. I mean, if we paid X amount of percentage in taxes and things actually went to, you know, all the important shit and things worked, I think most people would be more than okay with it. Like, some people would complain still, absolutely, but I think the number, like the percentage of people that would be like annoyed and hate on the system would be a lot fewer. But when a lot is asked for and they are doing a terrible fucking job, then no wonder a lot of people have a grudge is not really the right word, but basically it's still extremely bad, dampen. Extremely bad still. Yeah, but that's only because, like, for many of the countries we have a much higher rate. But I wouldn't be surprised if, like, percentage-wise, it's decently similar. I could be wrong, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's decently similar. It's just that they have so much more to work with that they at least need to put up some type of results. But results per euro or dollar spent is probably not that different. But maybe I'm wrong. And if I am wrong, then I feel even worse for you guys, because I feel like it's really bad here already. Yeah, I think it's like 5 or 6 weeks over here. If you work a traditional job, you have 5 weeks paid off. I think it's 5 is like the minimum, and then you can have more. I mean, part of it is due to age. But I mean, as a someone in my position, I mean, I always stream out of my own choice, right? But that obviously wouldn't apply for me. I will say that one is pretty nice in Sweden for now. So they basically have a system over here if you save with like index funds or stocks. They have a system where you pay, I don't remember the exact percentage, but I think it's like less than 1%. You pay every year a tax on your savings, on like index funds and stuff like that. So even if the stock market goes down, you do pay that amount, but on average you earn a lot more, since that percentage you pay every year is so much lower than the 30% gain on wins. So I will say that's one advantage for now, but a lot of politicians wants to make it a lot worse over here. Because they're basically like, we don't want people to like escape the government dependency, I suppose. I've never been to Japan, but it's number 1 on my list of places I want to go to one day. Yeah, it's been on the list for a long time. Like, me and a couple friends talked about going to Japan shortly before the pandemic. And it was kind of like on short notice, so a few people, not all of us, but a few people felt like they needed like a year, like go next year and we save up, right? Then the pandemic happened, then you weren't allowed to travel to Japan for like quite a few years, and in those years, things happened for quite a few people in the group, and yeah, not happened yet, but one day. What is it that's not working, Turtle? Or what are you trying to get to work? Yeah, I mean, at least for Melee, like, the community haven't really been big in Japan, Shady, for Melee since before Brawl. Yeah, that actually is true, Tissel. I think I paid more for my Genesis 1 flights than any of my other flights costed. Like, flights honestly got cheaper in since then, I feel. It's just like everything around traveling is more expensive. Like hotels, food, yada yada. But yeah, the flights themselves, honestly, like, okay, I haven't really, no, actually, like, me and Aniolis booked flights to the States now, because we're gonna take our dad to the States as a birthday present. He turned 60 earlier this year. He has never been to the States, and he likes 49ers, so we're gonna watch a game and do a bunch of other stuff, of course, right? And we paid less for the flights, now than I paid for my Genesis 1 trip. But yeah, of course, everything around the traveling is a lot more expensive. Oh, wait, why did the cheese drop? Did something happen? He forgot? What the hell? Yeah, I feel like Karen would be such a strong runner in that type of format. It's actually crazy how consistent Karen is. Yeah, but I mean, we booked our flights to the States post that damp, and even then it was like cheaper than like 17 years ago. Yeah, that's gonna be tough to win. It feels like Karen can get like a 137 on demand, essentially. I'm gonna root for Beeb. I see. But I feel like he hasn't done 120 in a long time, right? I mean, it's not too long ago since he came back to playing Mario, and I think he's done mainly 70, right? Not in that format, Turtle. I'm a massive Ouija believer, but not in best of 1 races. If we talk about peak potential, then yes. But best of 1 races, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He gets too annoyed by the smallest mistake. He can even like be on like basically community best pace and be annoyed because he lost half a second and it kind of snowballs. I'm not saying that to be mean. As I said, I am a huge believer in his actual skill. Like, I wish he gets the motivation back. Yeah, 1 sec. I'm getting a phone call. Yeah. Yeah, a few more minutes, chat. A few more minutes, then we're gonna wrap up. But yeah, as we said, if anyone in chat haven't downloaded Marvel, please do. It takes 30 seconds or so. Just open up the app afterwards. And if we have any 16-star fans, after today will be only 22 days remaining. Yeah. It's a tough one, James, because part of me feels like maybe if he can accept, like, you know, 304s and just keep going, he can so, quote-unquote, easily PB still. But at the same time, like, maybe not. Because if you feel too bad about, like, your run, it's gonna be hard to, like, still play good. I don't know, Borg. I think it will be Friday because I can't do a race on Saturday or Sunday next week in either. So I'm hoping we can work out Friday. Yeah. But it would also depend on like when Benova can. Yo, Tiles, thank you so much for the install. Appreciate that. If you want to give the game a chance, level 2 is the first goal, but even if not, thank you. Yeah, Benova will be a tough one. But I mean, I know if we play great, we have all the chances to win, but I know it's going to be a tough one. I kind of need to be in the mindset that a 47 will be needed to win. I only saw the ending. That was a pretty lucky break. JQ got at the end. I didn't see the rest of the race, so I don't really know what happened. I think I tuned in when it was like in TTC. And then I saw Finny fell on one of the moving stars and then missed the Bowser throw when he had the lead. See, again, I don't know what happened beforehand, but if you go into a Bowser fight, then you know that your opponent has to miss a throw. That's scary. At that point, you do need a little bit of luck, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. That's a bit heartbreaking for Finny, though.
Go.
All right. Wait, he did sign clip? Is it, like, isn't that setup like way harder on the American version? But yeah, I gotta get going. Not too long until my tram leaves. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Take it easy. Runs will return tomorrow.